If you can't see what they see, you can't do what they do, because perception informs conviction. Imagine a young girl in rural Kenya facing drought and hardship. To the untrained eye, the landscape might appear barren and hopeless, but she sees something different. She sees the subtle signs of resilient indigenous plants, the patterns of the wind that might bring rain, the wisdom of her grandmother in water conservation techniques passed down through generations. Her perception, born from necessity and ingrained cultural knowledge, informs her conviction that survival and even thriving are possible in this challenging environment. This conviction fuels her actions. She knows where to dig for water, which plants to cultivate, how to adapt, and ultimately to not just survive but to contribute to her community's resilience. Someone who only sees desert cannot replicate her ingenuity, her resourcefulness, because they lack her fundamental perception. If I would shift continents, think of Silicon Valley innovator gazing not at a parched landscape but a world brimming with data and connectivity. To many, this might seem overwhelming or say chaotic, but they see patterns, they see opportunities, they see unmet needs lacking with the digital noise. They perceive the potential to connect people across continents, to streamline industries, to solve complex problems with algorithms and code. Their perception shaped by technological fluency and the entrepreneurial spirit breeds a conviction in the power of innovation to transform society. This conviction drives them to build companies, create platforms, and disrupt established norms. Someone who sees only tech jargon and abstract concepts cannot replicate their disruptive creations because they lack this visionary perception. Across the globe, in the bustling markets of Mumbai, a street vendor doesn't just see crowds of people, they see individual needs, fleeting desires, and the rhythm of daily life. They perceive the perfect moment to offer a refreshing drink, a quick snack, a vibrant piece of clothing. Their perception, honed by years of experience and an acute understanding of human behavior, creates a conviction in their ability to provide value, to make a living, to thrive in a seemingly chaotic environment. Someone who only sees the mass of humanity, noise, and competition cannot replicate their intuitive salesmanship because they lack their insightful perception. Consider the world of art. A celebrated painter doesn't just see a landscape, a face, or a still life. They see light and shadow dancing, emotions etched in lines, stories whispered in colors. They perceive the unseen layers of reality, the subjective beauty that others might miss. Their perception, cultivated through training, talent, and a unique sensitivity, fosters a conviction in their ability to express themselves, to move others, to capture the essence of existence on canvas. Someone who sees only lines, colors, and shapes cannot replicate their evocative art because they lack their artistic perception. This principle transcends profession and culture. Think about social justice movements worldwide. Leaders like Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, or Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just see iniquity and oppression, they saw the inherent dignity of every human being, the potential for societal transformation, imperative for justice. Their perception fueled by empathy, ethical frameworks, and a deep understanding of history ignited a conviction in the power of nonviolent resistance, in the possibility of more equitable world. Someone who only sees the status quo, the ingrained power structures cannot replicate their transformative leadership because they lack their profound moral perception. To see what they see requires stepping outside our own preconceived notions, our biases, our limited frames of reference. It demands empathy, curiosity, and willingness to learn from perspectives vastly different from our own. It's about actively listening, observing with an open mind, and challenging our own assumptions. It's about recognizing that reality is multifaceted and that true understanding comes from appreciating the kaleidoscope of perspectives that shape human experience. Once you begin to truly see what others see, their motivations, their challenges, their hopes, their fears, their unique interpretation of the world, our convictions shift. We move beyond superficial judgments and gain a deeper appreciation of the diverse ways humans navigate life. This broadened perception empowers us to innovate more effectively, to collaborate more meaningfully, to lead with greater empathy, and to build solutions that are truly inclusive and impactful on our global scale. This is not blind imitation, but informed inspiration. It's not about simply copying actions, but about understanding the foundational perceptions that drive those actions. By cultivating our ability to see the world through diverse lenses, we unlock a wellspring of potential within ourselves and pave the way for a more understanding, innovative, and interconnected world. The journey to achievement, to impactful contribution, begins not with mimicking actions, but with embracing the transformative power of expanded perception. My name is James Waiganjonganga, and this is the Motivate series.